Welcome to the Prop Market. I'm your host, the Prop King, and today we have NBA picks for December 3rd, 2025. We are coming off a bad beat from our last show. Our hammer play was absolutely cashing, and then Jalen Williams in the last 30 seconds decided to score 4 points in a 12-point game. So we ended up not cashing his under 29.5 as he ended up with 30 PRA. He was under it with 20 seconds left. Unnecessary jump shot at the end of the game to go over almost if he knew his number. Either way, it was a bad beat. Probably one of the worst beats I've had in a really long time. But we must move on. So today, five player props, one best bet. I absolutely love the picks today. People ask me all the time, why do I bet unders? I'm one of the few people on the internet that gives you unders. And today I have five unders. So some of you may say, man, I don't want to bet unders. Well, unders cash statistically more often than overs. And when I go through these picks, you'll understand why unders are so profitable. I really feel confident with these picks. This is probably one of my most confident shows I've had in a long time. Not just because they're all unders, but because each line that I have really makes sense, not just mathematically, but also statistically, and also just if you watch game script, these picks make a lot of sense. With that being said, let's get to our stats for this season. 17 of 15, 53%, and then 73 of 63, we're at 54%. Hovering close to 58%. We need a 5-0 day today. And with that being said, I'm feeling confident. I'm thinking this is going to be a sweep. Let's look at the first pick. It's going to be my hammer play. We're on Russell Westbrook of the Kings. PRA season average 27, PRA projection 21. The Rockets are the second ranked defense in the NBA. So Rockets are very good defensively, and they're also very good against guards. Amen Thompson will probably guard him, who is an elite defender. A very good Houston Rockets defensive team against a guy who's been struggling. He played 20 minutes in the last game, 1 for 10, 0 for 4 from 3. He's not a three-point shooter, so I don't see any positive regression coming. They're losing games. Why keep giving a 37-year-old heavy minutes? I think they're going to start looking at these younger guys. I think the Russell Westbrook experiment might be coming to an end, kind of how it's come to an end almost every team he's been on of late. It's not really his fault. He plays hard, but I just don't think he's impacting winning. And the Kings, I don't know if they're trying to win, but either way, they got some young players they need to take a look at. Give me the under 28.5 PRA all day and every day for Russell Westbrook. Jalen Johnson of the Hawks. Now, this is going to be a play that some people will not all agree with. PRA season average 40, PRA projection 39, slow pace game, playing the Clippers, who play one of the slowest paces in the NBA. The Hawks are also playing a slower pace without Trae Young. Now, Jalen Johnson is playing heavy minutes, but I expect Kawhi Leonard to draw the defensive assignment. But those of you that can't remember, Kawhi Leonard was an elite defender in the NBA, probably still can be an elite defender in the NBA if he played enough. Jalen Johnson had 34 PRA versus the Clippers in the first matchup with a low total of 207. So it only got to 207. I'm expecting another low total. Give me the under 41.5 PRA for Jalen Johnson. Next guy is Denny Avagia. I never can say his name right. PRA season average 38, PRA projection 39. Cleveland is not a good matchup for him. He's going to be going against Mobley, who we know defensive player of the year type candidate every single year. Also have Allen, another big boy inside. Numbers, they have been going crazy of late, but he's been on the tear, but I do expect some regression. He's coming off a back-to-back where he played 37 minutes just last night. The Cavs are a good to decent defensive team, especially when they lock in, and they're very good against his position as far as defensively. Coming off a 14 and 10 assist game, I expect a little regression from that as well. And I do see some minutes reduction in this back-to-back. So give me the under 40.5 PRA for Denny Avdija. Also, possibility of a blowout here. Next play, Josh Hart. Another guy's coming off a back-to-back. I absolutely love fading role players off back-to-backs, especially if they had a previously good game. It's hard for role players to continue to have really good games over and over again. His season average is 24. I got him projected at 26. He's been over in his four straight games, so he's definitely due for an under. And he's been shooting very well, 60% from the field in three of his four games, and 60% from three-point line of late as well in a couple games. Played 36 minutes. I expect that to get reduced to maybe 32 to 35 on this back-to-back. Also possible blowout either way, and shooting over 60% is definitely going to see some regression here. He has been rebounding well, but I just don't know how many minutes he gets in this game. Give me the under 28.5 PRA for Josh Hart. Last but not least, we got Jaylen Suggs under in his last three games. So we're actually going with a guy who's been struggling. The Spurs are a top 10 defense and ranked fifth versus shooting guards, which he is. So they're very good defense versus him as well. Even better versus role players. So that's what I consider Jalen Suggs. The Spurs have done a good job shutting role players down. Guys like Anthony Black are getting more minutes, which is, maybe going to limit Jalen Suggs some of his out usage. Plus, he's not a huge usage guy. Hasn't been shooting the ball well, but he has been taking a lot of shots. I do expect a regression in shot attempts and minutes. Give me the under 24.5 PRA for Jalen Suggs. Now for our best bet, Pistons versus the Bucks. Don't know who's playing for the Bucks, but I know the Pistons are a very good defensive team. Even if Giannis plays, I still think this number goes under. Pistons do not play at breakneck speed, and neither do the Bucks, especially with Giannis in. So give me the under 231.5 for the Pistons versus the Bucks. And now for the recap, we got Westbrook under 28.5 PRA as a hammer, Avija under 40.5 PRA, Johnson under 41.5 PRA, Hart under 28.5 PRA, and then give me Jalen Suggs under 24.5 PRA. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit the like button, leave a comment as well. Also subscribe to the channel. Everything that I give out is absolutely free. All I ask is for some engagement to help the algorithm and help me grow. With all that being said, keep what you like, leave what you don't, and let's cash.